More people than ever are reporting anxiety. But why? What is anxiety? Let's start with the definition. Anxiety is a feeling that is usually caused by fears, stress, and unsolved problems. It is something caused by the brain. In fact, the human mind is the only thing capable of creating its own pain. No other animals can do that. Anxiety happens when the mind gets hooked on little lies that could be caused by comparing yourself to others, having bad days, or simply just being too busy. But everyone falls short sometimes. The best thing to do is to get out of your head.
Okay, how are you?
Good.
Perfect. So, for the first question, what is anxiety? What have you heard about anxiety?
I've heard that it makes you stressed a little bit, or gives you problems maybe in schoolwork, work in general, or anything.
I think anxiety is constantly being panicked about random stuff that happens.
And since you have a lot of stress in a little amount of time, it stays with you for a while, and so it's anxiety instead of stress.
In a world where people are always online and too busy for free time, obsessed with meaningless things, it can be hard just going outside. It is a fundamentally good thing to go outside and enjoy the world around us. There's beauty everywhere in creation. Setting time aside from work to simply do something good for the sake of doing it can help us get out of our heads, relieve anxiety, and help us pursue truth, goodness, and beauty. A color run is a great example of doing something good just for the sake of doing it. It is a chance to take time away from work and go outside and be a part of a community that is enjoying time together. Everyone is present. Nobody's hooked by their minds. Nobody is anxious. But if we keep trying to get rid of anxiety, well, shouldn't we be asking ourselves, why do we have it in the first place? Because maybe it has a purpose.
So, what do you think the purpose of it is?
I think the purpose of anxiety is to give us fear in things so that we can't just live our life normally. It's kind of to give life a little hardship.
I actually have no idea.
No.
I don't know.
Maybe to be aware of our surroundings and be more open-minded about things.
Anxiety isn't all bad. We have anxiety to keep us aware of necessary things, prepare us, and to motivate us. Whenever we feel anxious about something, that feeling makes us want to prepare for that thing we feel anxious about. Or it will motivate us to complete whatever is causing our anxiety. This is a healthy way of looking at anxiety. This is the reason we have it. Anxiety becomes a problem when it becomes too much to handle. Sometimes our responses to fear and stress cause anxiety that can paralyze us. Instead of motivate us, they keep us stuck. This is when we have to look at ways of dealing with anxiety.
How do you think we can fix anxiety or treat it?
I really don't think you can. It's a mental state, or you could try and overcome it by taking time off or working on something else in the time, or helping somebody, volunteering maybe. Yeah.
Sharing your emotions with people and getting stuff off your chest, and even going to therapy could help.
Now that you think about it, I think I might have anxiety.
You might have anxiety?
Maybe. I'm thinking about it now. Yeah, maybe.
Maybe. But, I don't know, you have activities.
Yeah.
You have basketball. And if you're playing that every day or whenever you can, you're doing something for the sake of it. So you're living in the present. And that, I think, well, that's what we've figured out that's kind of a way to not be anxious?
By like praying to God about it, or just like not having anything to worry about, like
having your mind calm.
like clearing your mind.
Well, because anxiety is caused by our own minds, the best way to get rid of it is to turn our mind towards something good. Two of the best ways of dealing with anxiety are exercising and socializing. Some of these things can look like going on a walk with a friend, calling a buddy, going for a bike ride, playing a sport with friends, or being part of a team. Humans are meant to be in relation with each other, so having a community is wonderful for mental health. That is why socializing helps anxiety. And exercise helps because the mind is a part of the body, so when we take good care of our bodies, we are also helping our mind. It is important to remember that everyone has different skills and talents, and because of this, everyone may have a different way of dealing with anxiety, but they all include one thing, and that thing is leisure. Leisure is doing something for the sake of itself. This gives us a different way of looking at a world that focuses so much on work. Our culture is one that has made work and efficiency the ultimate goal. Society presents work as what gives a person's life value. The truth is that working is a good thing, and we are all responsible for doing what is necessary to maintain life. It is good, but it is not the goal. It is not what humans are made for. Think about what you could do, what you would enjoy doing for the sake of itself. How would this fit into the life of someone overloaded with work? A lot of times we take rest days, but just so we can be stronger and work harder. Real leisure, true enjoyment of life, and the treatment to anxiety comes when you do something that perhaps may not last very long or have many visible fruits. But then again, life is something that passes too. On this earth, we only live for a certain amount of time, and we must live fully and realize that our lives happen in the present, not the past or the future. When we are able to take a step back from work and do something just for the sake of being human, we can take command over our lives. These human activities like sports, art, and other communal things would allow us to live a fuller human life. We would become more human. And maybe, just maybe when we are able to become fully human, we would be a little less anxious.